In this video, 6 behavioral shifts that change everything, 5 features most developers miss, and the strategies that separate Opus Power users from everyone else. 65.4% on Terminal Bench. The highest agentic coding score ever recorded. That's Claude Opus 4.6. But here's what nobody tells you. Most developers are still using it. It's last year's model. The habits that worked before, they're actually holding you back. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to fix that. Here's what I see developers doing every single day. Repeating instructions across every message, because that's what you had to do before. Adding "you are an expert" role setting prompts, totally unnecessary now. Breaking tasks into tiny steps because you don't trust the model to handle complexity. And manually managing context windows instead of letting the model do what it's designed to do. Behavioral shift number 1. Improved instruction following. Opus 4.6 gets it the first time. You give it a coding standard, a formatting preference, a set of constraints, and it actually remembers. No more repeating yourself every 3 messages. The key is to explain the why behind your instructions, not just the what. Give it 2 or 3 examples, explain your reasoning, and then trust it. The model generalizes from intent now, not just from literal patterns. Shift number 2. Context gathering before action. This one changes your entire workflow. Before writing a single line of code, Opus 4.6 reads your file structure, checks dependencies, studies existing patterns. Yes, the session starts a bit slower. But the output? Dramatically more accurate on complex tasks. Drop the artificial role setting. Skip the "you are a senior engineer" preamble. Instead, share complete context upfront and ask Claude to demonstrate understanding before it starts building. Shift number 3. Persistent problem solving. Earlier models would hit a wall and ask you for help. Opus 4.6 tries multiple approaches independently. It'll test 3 different strategies before asking a single question. Complex multi-step tasks succeed on the first attempt far more often. Set checkpoints if you want incremental updates, but otherwise, let it cook. The model's tenacity is one of its biggest upgrades. Now let's talk about 5 new features that most developers haven't even tried yet. Adaptive thinking. The model decides when to use deep reasoning and when to go fast. Context compaction. Infinite conversations without hitting token limits. Fast mode. 2.5 times faster output at the same intelligence level. Agent teams, splitting complex work across multiple coordinating agents, and 128,000 output tokens, double the previous limit. Each of these changes how you build with Claude. Let me show you the 2 most impactful. Adaptive thinking is the single biggest API change. Instead of manually setting budget tokens, which was always a guessing game, you just set thinking type to adaptive. The model picks up on contextual clues about how hard the problem is and allocates thinking accordingly. 4 effort levels: low, medium, high, and the new max setting for absolute peak performance. Think of it like cruise control versus manual shifting. You set the destination, the model handles the gears. Fast mode gives you 2.5 times faster output generation. Same model, same intelligence, just faster inference. It's basically turbo boost for your API calls. And context compaction is equally game-changing. When your conversation approaches the context limit, the API automatically summarizes earlier parts. No more hitting walls mid-conversation. No more manually truncating history. Combined, these 2 features mean you can build longer, faster and smarter agentic workflows without any of the old constraints. And the benchmarks back all of this up. 65.4% on Terminal Bench, highest ever. 76% on MRCR versus 18.5 for Sonnet. 4 times better at finding information in massive contexts, plus 144 illolate over GPT 5.2 on real-world professional tasks. 3 things to do right now. First, switch to adaptive thinking and ditch budget tokens. Second, stop repeating instructions and trust first-pass accuracy. Third, try fast mode or agent teams on your next complex task. Subscribe for more deep dives on AI development.